Hello and welcome everyone to the 17th of June edition of the planning meeting for the Kubernetes Contributor Summit North America 2024, which will take place on Monday, November 11th, 2024 in Salt Lake City. Be aware that this meeting is under the code of conduct of the CNCF, which basically means that be nice and excellent to each other. All right, let's start. So we had a discussion that came up last week regarding streaming the awards session and the kickoff session of the summit. I reached out to because of the situation that we have in Salt Lake City. I reached out to various people regarding this, including also some CNCF folks. To be honest, my personal opinion around this topic is that, as we have it stated on the website and for the previous contributor summits, ignoring the circumstances, there was the agreement that a hybrid event, even when it's streaming some of the sessions, does not make really sense because this is also additional effort, especially for the on-site people. And I can remember that we had some issues with the AV folks already in Paris. And this puts up a bit of pressure to the whole event team. And also the these awards and the opening sessions will be recorded and available online. I understand that people don't or cannot come to Utah or don't want to come to Utah, but I don't see the benefit for the trade-off to create this. I also talked to Xander and some other folks from this from the Code of Conduct team for Kubernetes project, that whenever anything is, so that we keep our eyes and ears open if any problems occur on the summit. And there will also be a CNCF Code of Conduct team around so that we can maybe send out another communication that we try our best to make the event still as friendly as possible. But for those that cannot attend, it's just the effort would even go higher. This is my personal opinion. I'm happy to discuss this, but yeah. Any remarks to this?
So what was the word back on the feasibility of that from staff, etc.?
So I talked with Bob, and Bob basically more or less said that there will not be a hybrid event.
Okay. I think we should probably add that statement to the website in the venue section then, or in the facts section, just saying that we did investigate the possibility of streaming,
Okay.
etc., and it wasn't feasible.
Yeah, this is what we can do. This is what there I agree, because we already have the statement that can I attend online, and I would basically just put it under there.
But we're still going to have recordings available later.
Yes, yes, there will be recordings of the, I guess, of the main room, like it has been done in the past. Yeah. Any other remarks to this? All right, then Janelle. handing over to you.
Hi, everyone. I don't really have any updates today. I'm working on logging into CVAT really quick just to see where we're at with Reg, but nothing else from the event team.
Thank you. Then Josh.
Howdy. Ray and I started ops team meetings this week. Carlos will be able to join us, or last week. Carlos will be able to join us this week. As soon as we settle on a time. A few things going on. One is there is not a complete set of role handbooks and or volunteer instructions for ops. Yeah, we're going to try to remedy that ahead of this year's contributor summit, so that people have full written instructions. So if you have been on the ops team in the past or volunteered for a particular day of role, we will ask your help in filling those out and making sure that they have full instructions. So look for posts from me and or Ray of a, hey, here's where we have the pages for door warden and for this thing and for that thing coming soon. In our meeting last week, we had a couple of ideas for a couple of changes for day run. One is we have had members of the Code of Conduct Committee on site at past contributor summits, but we actually haven't announced anything about that or how to find those people if you need to report something. And so I'd like to make sure that we get that into the announcements this year. And one of the things I wanted to introduce was the possibility of doing a sort of lightning retro at some point during KubeCon. I realize that the whole team won't be able to attend it because KubeCon, but if we can get together like even half of our team to go over how things went, we'll capture things that we won't remember 3 weeks later when we do the online one. And that's it from ops this week. Am I missing anything, Ray?
Nope, that's it.
Yep.
Sounds good to me. Josh, I just sent you an Excel sheet where you have in the second tab, which is, I hope, directly linked, that is the link that I sent you, there are some roles and what they need to do or what is expected of them described. So this is what we had in Paris and what we had in Chicago. Maybe this helps.
Yeah, thanks. Yeah, we had this, and the idea is to build this out into sort of full handbooks.
Yeah, that's good.
Yep.
All right. Next up is content. Nitish.
Hi, Mario. So a general update from the content team is that the CFP form has been created. We have also set up the important date regarding when are we going to open the CFP, that is today. The closing date, notifications date, schedule announcement date already has been written. Josh and Caslin also helped in creating this form, added some extra fields, which were, I think, pretty helpful. So overall, the CFP form is ready. And we are looking forward to open the CFPs now. So this is the general update.
Sounds good. So there we are also on time. Next up is Caslin with comms.
Welcome everyone to Comms with Caslin. So my first item here, I've got a number of bullet points. I updated the comms handbook with a more thorough list of past resources that I've found as I've been setting things up. I also added a new comms plan template to the handbook and to the events folder in the ContribEx drive where all of the KCS folders live, so that future comms leads can use that template to set up planning for comms, and I'll keep that updated as we figure things out. I put a note in here for us that we should add comms about the COC routing plan to our plans. Thank you, Josh, for mentioning that. The announcement email was sent out on Thursday, June 13th, so that is out now. There is a CFP opening email draft already in progress that has already been reviewed by several of the shadows and myself. It is available for review if you would like to review it. There's a link here in the notes. We had originally put a tentative send date of Wednesday, but we did also note today that Wednesday is a US holiday, so we may want to consider moving it to Tuesday or Thursday. Normally I'd prefer to have a little bit more review time, but it does already have a number of reviews on it, so we could send it Tuesday possibly if folks are comfortable with it then. So what are folks' thoughts on when we should send it?
I would send it on not on the public holiday, so either it's Tuesday or Thursday, because I mean it's the North American Contributor Summit, so a lot of folks will be affected by the public holiday. So I would rather send it tomorrow, but Thursday.
As long as folks review it, then I think we can feasibly send it tomorrow.
Yeah, I will have a look at it this night.
Cool. Would love to get another review or two on that. Thank you, Arvind, for writing the email this time. And if you ever want to know what our plans are and who's going to be doing what, we have all of our plans in our docs. So that's it for us, I think.
All right.
When is the CFP announcement actually going out, so that I don't jump the gun this time?
Sounds like we're going to shoot for Tuesday.
Okay.
All right. Is Brand in the call?
Probably not in the call. He had posted in Slack that, you know, he spent some time reviewing the materials and ultimately is not able to commit to the role, unfortunately. So hopefully with Kaslin's communication about looking for a social lead, we'll be able to find someone there. If at that point we still don't have someone after that, I can lead the social again. I've done it before, twice. So if it comes to that, I can step into that role.
I mean, worst case, I can just support then in the evening when we are actually on site. So I think this makes the most sense. Yeah. So yeah,
the on-site work for the social is smaller than the planning required.
Mm-hmm.
Right. It's really planning and particularly working with events to working with the staff to set up a venue and planning activities. That's it's
overall pretty low overhead. Like CNCF, you know, having done this event several times now is pretty on top of things, and it's, you know, it's largely putting activities together and like making sure that the venue has like a mocktail menu and making sure the website's updated and things like that. So yeah, like I said, failing we have someone. I'm happy to take that on.
Yeah, kind of what you said, Xander. It's a partnership with our team because we typically help, at least in Paris. Like we definitely were partnered with you all on getting the venue secured and the planning side of that, and then kind of letting your team handle the actual like social piece of it. But like we'll definitely help with like the venue logistics and all that.
Okay, then let's put it this way. We will wait one more week for whatever maybe come out of the communications or not. And what we could potentially ask is that Brand, for example, could help or shadow or stuff like this, so that it's that we could have someone for the next time. And yeah, if nothing comes around, but we will keep it open for until 1 week, and then we will basically will plan it. I think we still have plenty of time to do this, so I don't see it that much of an issue. All right. Registration updates. Savita.
Hey everyone. Sorry, I'm a little late on things. Last week I had 4-day long migraine episode, which did not let me do anything. And I've been catching up on work since yesterday. So today I created a list of org members from the query on the handbook. And there is a difference of 500 members from the list that's already on the spreadsheet. I just created another one that said copy of the list. So I'm gonna wait, work with the registration team to verify, to make sure that we are not missing out any list. And this could be the updated list now. And that is something that I have to do this in probably today or tomorrow. And I have one question for Janet. I see like there are 8 registrations that have come in. So would that be populated in the sheet?
They're not populated
Anytime
in the
soon?
sheet. So starting this Friday, I can start doing regular reg rounds with you. So on Friday, I'll populate the sheet for you for a review. And then after your team goes through and does the review, then on Monday or so, I will go into our reg platform and update it in there.
Perfect. Thank you so much. And I'm sorry,
You
folks,
got it.
again. I couldn't even look at anything, so I couldn't even update the team or anything. And none of the medications work, so I was like practically just sleeping.
Yeah,
So glad you're feeling better.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, no worries. I mean that's there's no pressure in time about this. At least not at this point in time. Thank you so much. All right. Next is meet and greet again with Kathleen.
Welcome to Meet and Greet with Caslin. First update, Ray is the shadow for our meet and greet. Hi, Ray. Thank you for taking a bunch of notes in the doc. And he'll be out the next couple of weeks for Cloud Native Security Con. Anything else you want to say about that, Ray?
Nope. If we're Cloud Native Security Con, hope to see you there.
But I will also be out next week because I have a every other week mandatory work meeting, which apparently they're saying is every week mandatory now, but I talked with my boss and it's fine. I'll be here every other week-ish. So we'll both be out next week, but there's really not much happening with meet and greet, so that should be fine. We'll give any updates on Slack, but then I should be back the week after that. So just FYI, no one to give meet and greet updates next week. And there are no updates. So just waiting for news from the venue about how it'll be laid out.
That's good to me. Next up is awards with Mars.
Hello. We have our form for awards ready. We just need to start blasting SIG leads. I don't remember how we did it last year. Did we send an email via comms, or we just put everything into Slack? Usually we hunt down SIG leads individually if they're not filling it out, but probably that can wait till later.
Is there a mailing list for SIG leads?
I think there is.
Yes, there is.
Then I would basically go first with this, right?
Okay.
There's also a Slack channel, so you want to hit both of those.
Yes. Okay, will do.
But the comms team has these.
Yay, I'll ask for help from Keston. Thank you.
All right. I looked into some companies that would do embroiderings on beanies. I will try to contact them. Janelle, there's one question from my side. Does the CNCF have also like a company that does this basically, where you could get a quote for getting embroidered beans, or yeah, what would be the best way forward?
Yeah, we do have a company that we work with occasionally for things like this. Sometimes they're expensive. It just kind of depends. So I can definitely get a quote for you if you want to email me the info. And then let me reach out to them for you.
Yeah, then let's chat offline about this.
Sounds good.
All right. Any other topic? The only thing that comes to my mind again is call out to Craftinatus for Contributor Summit logo for the t-shirt.
That is a good thing that we should do. Do we
And
have
also-
like a timeline on that? Go ahead.
Janelle, how much in advance do you need the logo for the t-shirt?
A few months for sure. We want to avoid rush shipping. We've had rush shipping the last couple cycles, and I'd really love to see that not happen. So the sooner the better for sure. But we definitely needed a few months in advance.
End of August, so that we basically that we have it by the end of August ready. Is this enough for you? So
I think that should be good.
I think last time we set up a submission form. We should probably do that again. It worked really well.
Yeah, sounds good to me. Who did the submission
Set that
form?
up, Caslin.
Did you? Thank you. Can we do that again?
No, sorry. I asked who set it up?
Oh, I have no idea. Maybe it was me.
Or
Probably.
Natalie. Maybe Natalie, because she did comms.
True. Maybe. I'll try and find that.
Xander, can you remember?
I'll try and find it in my emails.
Yeah, I don't remember.
We also need an award design for awards, if possible, by end of August as well, would be nice. And if it's, yes, again, Craftinatus.
Yeah, maybe a form for that as well.
Yes, please.
Whatever we did last time, it worked because we got so many submissions. It was wonderful. We should do that again.
Yeah, maybe we put it out in Craftinatus, the Summit channel, and put it in some of the communications.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we can figure out a comms plan for that. I'll add it to our comms to-do list. Call for logo and awards.
All right. Everyone good? Everyone happy? Any other topics? If not, I wish you a pleasant Monday for the US folks. Happy short week. And we will see each other in Slack. Stop.
I have a quick question for Europe. If those who had anything, maybe Xander, Mario, if you guys can stick on for a second, if I can just chat with you real quick.
Sure. Yeah.
Cool. Thanks.
All right, then I will stop the recording and see you for the planning next week. And